Welcome back, Southside Sippers. Battle of the Ryes. I'm John.
Kaya.
We're doing some stuff here. We're going to do it blind again. I think we like that the best. I think
so. I think I've added. We don't want our opinion to be biased. We really just want to kind of try the different flavors, not expecting anything, just give an honest opinion about what we're noticing and maybe what we like best. So far, we're pretty on point as far as what we like.
Yeah.
So this is what our fifth round? I haven't been keeping track. I hope you have.
I think this is 6 or 7.
Is it really?
I think it's 6 or 7. I
Okay.
believe. We're going down to Bardstown. I think it's Bardstown. Maybe it's not
Knobcreek?
Bardstown. It's I don't know.
Buffalo Trace, right?
No. It's we're going into Kentucky to Jimbeam.
Jimbeam, that's right. Okay.
All the way down to Jimmy
That's what we
Beam.
decide.
We're gonna do. We got 3 knobcreeks.
Yep.
And never thought we would be buying something like this, but we did. Bottle's not in it because it's under the box, but we got a little book, Chapter 8, Path Not Taken, 2024. Cool box. It's empty. I don't know what we're gonna do with it.
Oh, look, it's got a stamp on the side even.
Yeah.
Oh, crafted by Freddie No.
They're pretty cool. Good book. We'll have to do something with these boxes. Hey, if you have an idea of what to do with boxes,
If anyone wants to volunteer to throw it away, I would be very okay with that.
zip it. No.
You collect things.
We can do something. We can make something out of it.
My. It's going to have a 5-year warranty. If you haven't done anything with it in 5 years and throwing it away.
We can put corks in it.
Because we need to be saving corks too.
Yes. We'll figure something out. Let us know. What do you guys do with the boxes? With the little book or the Booker's boxes.
Oh.
So,
Now, I don't know. The Little Book or Booker's line of bourbons, is that like in the same kind of line? It's just a branch up or made by Jimbeam?
It's all Jim Beam.
Okay.
And we did get a Booker's too, which we'll taste.
Okay.
We'll figure that out.
We didn't put it in this lineup?
No, because it's a bourbon.
Oh, so it's not a rye. Okay.
So
Okay. So is the Little Book like a Booker's but the rye version of it?
No.
Or are they not related
I think
at all?
no. I don't really know. I don't know the whole
story?
I don't know the whole story. I just know this is the first Little Book. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's a rye, and that's what got me excited because I don't own any of the Little Books.
Okay.
Your dad does.
Yeah.
But this I believe is the first rye, so I got excited and I was reading about it. I believe it's got a 15 or an 18-year bourbon in it.
Wow. Okay.
And then all the rest are ryes.
Interesting.
So it's got like 5 or 6 blends.
Okay.
So
and where'd you find this bottle again?
Oh, my guy down in Mooresville at Red Barrel.
Oh, okay.
He took care of me.
Okay.
I asked him, and he was like, "Yeah, I got one for you." So
it's good to have connections.
Yeah.
Well, let's. You ready to try?
Well,
are we drinking the same thing?
I think we are. We've got. We got technical difficulties here, guys. 1 second. Alexa, off. I don't even know how that does.
I always wait for you to start busting out a song.
I don't even know how that.
You don't know that song?
I do know that song,
You
but
know
I don't.
That song. You don't know the words.
I don't know how.
Not enough to sing it to our guests.
I don't know how that even happened. But back to it. The 3 knobcreeks. We've got a store pick knobcreek, 115 proof. We've got a twice barreled knobcreek.
Ooh.
And then we have a barrel proof knobcreek.
Ooh, okay.
All ryes.
Okay.
Pretty excited about those. 2 of those are limited. Well, actually, so now 3 of these are limited editions, special releases, whatever you want to call them.
Okay.
So
colors across the board look about the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's dive in.
Imagine that straight from the barrel is going to be pretty hot.
I'm excited. Let's start with A. Let's start with A.
Okay.
Floral, maybe?
Yeah. What is that?
I don't know, but that smells nice. It's floral.
There's a little cinnamon to me. floral and a little cinnamon. Oh, that's good. That's got a good mouthfeel.
Ooh. Yeah,
it's a little hot right up front, but then it kind of butters out.
I got the butter, but oh yeah, I got the hug.
And then now it's yeah.
I got that hug, but oh man,
it's hot down in here.
That's
kind of grabs you. You have to sip this one a little slow.
Wow, that's flavorful.
Now, did you taste any floral in it?
I didn't get any floral, but I did get the buttery.
I got the buttery midway through.
That's good.
I'm trying to figure out what hits me first. I smell a little cinnamon, but I don't get that on the palate at all.
I might get a little bit.
You know what? I don't even know if that's cinnamon. It's almost peppery.
I might get a cinnamon, maybe.
I get something sweet right up front.
Yeah.
Like a little butterscotch, maybe. Then the burn, then a little buttery and pepper.
Maybe that's
pepper, and then it kind of smooths off into the buttery, and then it's a little burny after. Yep, you definitely have to sip it slow, but that's good.
It's got some fire.
I would go back to that.
It's got some fire, but that's good. That's good.
All right, well, starting off strong.
Yeah. We brought crackers down, or I did. You need a cracker?
I don't think so. I think I'm good.
I guess I'm not going to take a cracker here.
You can take one if you want.
No.
Peer pressure. All right, moving on to B. Ooh, now that is very peppery.
I'm trying to figure out what it was, but it was not. It's
Pepper
not as,
and leather right off the gate.
It's not as florally. I don't have my.
Don't take your belt off.
I don't have a belt on, so I can't smell the belt.
You put it in your mouth last time.
I did.
You did. It was ridiculous.
I don't know.
Now, to me, that's a little less hot up front. I do taste, it's very spicy, but not like hot spicy, like a peppery kind of a spicy.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't get any spice on it.
Oh, yeah, right up front.
For me, that's very smooth.
It has no burn
I got no burn on that.
No, and a very little hug afterwards. It's not as the mouthfeel for this one is not quite as profound.
No, it's not. It's very light.
I'm not digging the aftertaste.
I'm wondering if this is the twice barreled.
Now, twice barreled should actually be a little sweeter because it's pulling from the barrel, two of them, and I don't get a lot of sweet on this. I get a lot of pepper, a little bit of leather.
See the second
very
one,
oaky.
The second one, was not as good as the first.
The second said taste always to me a little bit different than the first.
That's not as good as that first one.
Yeah. Yeah, not a bad bourbon, but I mean, I'd like to compare A to B. I think I'm reaching for A.
I go for A. Maybe that's the store pick. Oh, I don't know. I've not had all these are fresh cork pops. We've not had any of these.
Really?
And we've never had I don't believe we've never opened one. We might have had it out, but we've never had a Knob Creek rye. So we've had Knob Creeks, but never a rye. So all this is pretty fresh for us. I believe.
Like we had those Knob Creek ryes.
Well, the store pick we've had for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
The other ones, they were recent acquisitions. I couldn't pass it up. It's special. They're just.
My concern is that you probably can't see it in the camera, but to the left of this bar, well, to the left looking this way, to the right if you're looking at the bar, we have like 10 bottles of Knob Creek sitting over there, and I know that because I have to shelf them.
Yeah, but those are regular. That's bourbon. That's not rye.
I know, but you keep buying more.
It's different. It's totally different.
He's got a bourbon buying problem.
I may have, and let me know if you think I do. I don't know if I do or not.
I know. I can tell you that I'm your wife.
It's a rye, and those are bourbons. It's different. They're completely different.
It is not completely different.
Completely different.
Oh, I think you're blowing smoke. And this one smells a little sweeter.
Now I got a little floral note to that one too. I got
Do too much? You don't have to put your nose in the glass.
It got in there.
I do smell the floral. It smells sweet and a little sugar.
Ooh. Ooh, that's.
Ooh, no, that hit my nose.
That's
good.
That's got a lot going on there. Ooh, I wonder if this is a little book, because that's got a lot of going. That's got a lot.
Yeah, it's sweet up front, and then the burn hits, and then the ride after is very smooth.
I get a slight hug on that. That's nice.
I do get a little hug, but do you know if I'm sipping a bourbon, I actually kind of like the hug about midway through, so that I can just ride the rest of the flavors out after. I tend to find those like that kind of grab me afterwards. I have to be careful because it'll catch in my throat, and then it spoils the next sip for me. I have to watch.
So that's what I was talking about when we did our Kentucky water video.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, check it out.
It tames it down a little bit.
Well, with the Old Forester, that's why I picked it, because the Old Forester barrel strength would grab my throat, and I just I kept coughing, like, I don't know, it was weird. Of course, it didn't happen when I filmed it, like it should have, but whatever.
See, there's butter in there too.
This is good.
This might spicy. If the burn is like a spicy burn, and then it tapers off, the aftertaste is really nice. It's got a nice mouthfeel.
What do you think?
It's pleasant on the nose.
You like this better than A?
Yeah, I would pick this over A.
That's where I think I'm going.
Would. Yep. I would pick this over.
I'm going to try to leave a little bit just so I can go back to A.
To compare.
Just right now, yeah. I think C's got it from A. But yeah, that's got a lot of flavor. I can't put I can't.
Put your finger on it.
There. Can't do that.
I got you. Ooh, now that's leathery.
I'm going to be picking up pieces of those. I don't know if you guys know, those Knob Creek toppers. When you peel it, that black wax goes everywhere.
Is it really?
It's everywhere.
Maybe there's a way. There's an art. There's an art to opening the Knob Creek.
If there's an art, let me know, because yeah, that stuff went everywhere.
Does it have like a pull tab?
It's got a pull tab, but it's
just
like
when you peel it,
the wax is so like crumbly. It just, you peel it and it just shoots everywhere like confetti.
like confetti.
And it's like
a bourbon party.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's everywhere right now. So, all right, let's go.
I beat you to it. Ooh. That has sip that slow. That has a lot of grab at the end.
That's not, the nose is not.
And not as pleasant as A or C.
It's not.
Yep.
Well, what?
It's a little buttery up front for me. It was a nice prequel, but I'm not sure I'm big in the aftertaste of that.
Oh, that's a tough one.
That's like leather and oak up front, and then a little butter, and then it just finishes and all.
I get the little butter. That's the up front. The up front of that is just.
It's not super pleasant. I mean, I think I'd almost pick B over D at this point.
Oh man, I'm really hoping this isn't the ones. I was super excited about those special edition knobs, so I'm hoping it's not one of those.
Well, honey, you have 3 out of the bottles are special edition. If I had to put my money on it, I would think that C is probably that twice barreled because of how sweet it is. That's where I'm putting my money on it. And I bet A is the little book, and then B and D between the other 2 knobs.
D.
Guess?
I'm sorry. I can't give you. I get like she said, a little bit of butter, but other than that, I can't.
I still feel that right here.
I didn't get a big hug on it, but it was just, it wasn't pleasant in the mouth. It just, I don't know, and I apologize. I don't want to offend anyone, but yeah, that's
We've had worse.
Yeah. What were we? Was it C and A?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, C and A. C so far is, I think, my pick. Are you going back to him?
Mm-hmm. A's just going back to A.
It's really sweet up front.
I feel like it's very thin.
You think so?
Yeah, I didn't get much on that one, and now I'm out. So
I think I took your last little.
that's fine.
We had we had a helper for us, and he was a little skimpy on my A, so I took some of your A.
I mean, I said a little bit, but I mean, come on.
He doesn't know my kind of sips.
You know what? Of course, last time I gave him hell for it because he did
too
he
much.
Like half the glass, and I was like, whoa. So we'll get there, though. We'll get there. We'll make a bartender out of him soon enough. Oh, now going back to C, I got a lot of spice up front now.
Do you really?
On that C, yeah. Ooh, yeah. It's got a lot of spice flavors right up front. I mean, it's still got a lot of good flavors to it. You don't get it?
No.
Huh.
Nope.
It's got a lot going on. C's got a lot going on, and I like
that's
that.
a tough call though between A and C.
I like that. I like that it's got a lot going on. Let's go back to. Let's check this B out.
Huh. Yeah, I get a little bit of spice, but not up front.
B. I mean, A, B, and C are really good drinks. I mean,
None of these are terrible.
D
better
was
that cigar one we had, or cigarette one. What was the one? It was in our Kentucky mix, or our cowboy mix. At the cowboy.
Oh yeah.
That was bad.
Oh yeah, that was the peated. High West, I think it was. Peated.
High West, yeah, the one that finished with scotch.
Yeah, the peated one.
So I do like B. I would go back to B. I would put D as my least favorite. B, and I think honestly, I'm gonna stick with A as my favorite. I do like C, but going back between A and C, I think I like a little burn with my bourbon. I kind of like that hug after. I feel like when you haven't had bourbon on your palate for a while and you go have that first sip, it is a little burny up front. You gotta kind of get your palate used to a little bourbon on top. So I'm glad that we went back to the A. I'm gonna pick A.
Oh man, we're splitting again because I'm going C.
Are you?
That's your C.
Yeah.
That I just took was my first round, and it's got all that flavor. Yeah, I like that C.
You really?
I do. Oh gosh. Again, we're gonna split this.
Hold on. I have a tiny bit left in A and C. I'm gonna go back in.
Wait.
You know what? I think we need to do oyster crackers. We need something smaller. All right.
Are you giving me permission to buy more stuff?
I really just say that on camera.
You heard it. She told me to buy more stuff.
Oh, jeez. I'm gonna eat those words. It's too much bourbon. Bourbon is a bad influence on me. All right, here's C.
Oh, it's got so much flavor. It's got a lot going on. I like it. And I wish I could describe it better than what I do, but it's good. It's good.
Yeah, you like that?
I do.
I wonder if any of these bottles came with tasting notes. I get kind of geeked out about the tasting notes.
The little book does. The little book does.
Boy, that's a tough call.
Uh-oh.
I know. I think I'm going to renege. I think I'm going to go back in for C.
You're going to go for C?
I am, because I agree with, I think they're both so pleasant to
good.
drink.
They're good.
But C, if we're talking about a bourbon that we could chat about and discuss about all of the flavors that are in it, it'd have to be C. It would have to be C.
What does your heart speak to?
Oh my goodness. My heart speaks to all of it. It's bourbon. Whiskey, rather.
What
Rye.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
final answer. I'm gonna stick with C.
like C
Sticking
just
with C.
because it's got a lot of flavor going on.
I
It's
agree.
got so much going on.
It's got a little bit of all of the things.
And
A
it's
little
almost-
spice, a little sweet, a little heat.
It's almost like every time I go back to it, it's something different.
So what do you think is C? I'm gonna stick with my original guess and say that's the twice barreled.
I think it's this little book.
I think Little Book is gonna be A.
Should we find out?
Let's find out. The suspension
Oh
is killing me.
gosh! Oh boy! Here we go. We did not buy this case of Eagle Rare. Someone gave me the box and I like it. So there we go.
Another thing he is keeping.
For this, a
Oh,
Knob Creek cast strength is A.
No way. Oh wow. Okay.
A.
All
Hey,
right.
look at
send it
this.
over here.
Little button. That's sweet.
What button?
There's a little button on there.
Oh, how fun. It's limited release 2018.
There
Did
you
you
go.
buy this in 2018?
No, I just bought it
Oh.
recently.
Barreled in 2009.
Little book. What? See?
That was C. You were right.
Here
All
you go.
right.
Here you go. I'll
Oh,
let you
that
read
was
it.
painful to say.
Here you go. I like it. I like it. Tasting notes. D is the single barrel regular,
Okay.
and B would make it the twice barreled. Really?
Interesting. What was C?
C is your C is little
And
book.
Little Book. So we chose Little Book. What was A?
A is that
This
the
guy
cast
over here.
strength.
Okay. Cast. Right. It's not straight from the barrel.
No, it's cast strength. Well, yeah, that's.
119 proof.
I think so. Yeah. Right? Cast strength. Let us know. What's the
Oh,
difference?
see the wax.
Let me know. What's the difference?
know.
Cast strength, barrel strength. Is are they the same? Are they not? Let me know. Please tell me.
By the way, this is distilled and bottled in Clermont. Bardstown.
Claremont, Bardstown. This
This is what I get for letting you set up the video. Anyways, 119 proof.
It's Jim
Okay.
Beam. It's
Okay.
Jim Beam.
All right. Oh, and this also has a little, what do you call that?
That's got a big medallion.
Down there you go. Little Book.
Little book.
Freddie No says, I created Little Book as an honor to my grandfather, Booker, and our shared love for creating unique blends to share with the world. That's cool.
So maybe
the
that.
label is like crooked. That's really
Yeah.
cool. Okay, tasting notes. You ready?
Maybe that's what it is. Is Little Book is Freddie No. Booker is his grandfather
Oh.
that does, and they release the Bookers 4 times a year, and they do
It says
Little Book.
say
I think.
floral notes intermingled with sweet apricot and heavy oak. I think that's probably what we're getting on the end, is that heavy oak. Aroma, blend of butterscotch. So there's your butter. Fresh dill. I don't know that I can pick out dill.
I didn't get a pick.
And toasted rye bread. Now that's the aroma, so that's what should be on the nose. I don't know that I picked up all of that, but I do think the butterscotch was real heavy. The sweet's probably what we were picking up, and a little bit of the floral. That was good. All right, so Little Book it is.
Wow. I mean, that's. I'm glad I bought it. It's good.
And it comes in a cool box. Did you put the bottle back in the box?
I will put it back in the box.
All right, guys.
I mean, what did you think? I mean, do you like all of them?
I do. I will go back in.
Or you just wanted to buy them?
That is a loaded question.
It's. She's not
Not
answer.
disappointed, however, when we start running out of places to put all of the whiskey and bourbon, then I start to have a little bit of a problem.
We got places. I got places. I'll find room.
Underneath my cabinet does not
It's not. I'll find places.
count. Thanks for joining, guys.
Hey, let us know if you've tried any of these and what your thought was.
Like us, subscribe.
Subscribe. I'm curious about all
Check
that.
out our other Battle of the Ryes.
Yes.
We will eventually dwindle down and get to a final round and
I'm-
up like a bracket, line up all of our top picks. And
I'm gonna stop buying Ryes. I'm gonna stop right now.
ooh, we've got
It is.
proof.
It's in June. I'm gonna stop buying Ryes in June.
Sounds good.
Thank you. Sip responsible, guys.
Till next time.
Have a great day.